We back. This is the week right after my best training week ever, and it low-key sucked. I didn't actually really get weaker or anything. It just felt bad because I wasn't really hitting PRs every single workout like I had been previously. And I know not every week is gonna be my best week, but it still messes with my brain a little bit, but I'm not gonna let it throw me off my game. Anyways, day one. I'm starting to get a lot better at these and I'm able to get in the position more comfortably. But for some reason I wasn't able to get any lift off today. Like my feet just stayed glued to the ground. It was so hard to get them off. I did 3 sets of these and then I went straight into 3 sets of these. And maybe I'm just talking crazy because I'm a little bit inexperienced, but I don't think these are getting me any closer to doing a planche at all. Like I need to do more research, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Regardless of that, these still do look really good and I'm getting better at them. My muscle ups were a little bit disappointing today. Like it felt like my tuck planche was regressing a lot and I didn't like that, so I kind of let that bleed into the rest of my workouts, including my muscle ups. So I'm kipping a little bit. I only did 3 and I kind of just gave up at the end of each set. And this is the second set and it's a little bit tough and I don't want to keep going. You see, I barely got that one right there. And this rep was my best rep of the day. I know it wasn't great, but I had to move over to a different bar because the other bar was getting real sweaty and I couldn't really wipe it off. But this set, I got 4 again, and I kind of sat up there for a long time, but I got 4 again. But I was really just trying to move on to the next exercise, which were these high pulls. And this is my last exercise of the day, and it was kind of the highlight because these are the highest pulls I've gotten so far. I'm pulling like upper stomach, lower chest, so I'm getting there. And to end off the day, I finally set another handstand record. I banana backed a little bit, kind of, but I was up there for a while. But day 2 had to be my worst calisthenics day ever. Like I held this for about 5 or 6 seconds, and then I had to go find a better bar because this bar was really short and in the corner of the gym. So I found this bar, and this was the bar that I notoriously hated because of the pull-ups. But I was also up here for like 7 seconds, like not long at all. I don't know what was going on with me, but like usual, I did 3 sets of those, and then I went to 3 sets of these, and then I went straight outside to start my pike push-ups and dips. And pike push-ups are the only thing that I can really say went right today because the dips were a freaking disaster. Give me some time to cope now. This whole dip setup was just freaking cooked, man. I had to stand on a bench to elevate myself over the dip bars, and to even start my set, I had to like lean over and then step off of the bench. Like it sucked. And the plates were big as heck, so I had my legs open while I was doing the dips. And I know I'm coping, but I only ended up getting 5 for both sets. And right here, I end up falling. And then I couldn't take that. I couldn't take only having 5, so I kind of sat there for a little bit. And this is in 800%, 8 times speed. I sat there. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get one more. And then I got one more, and that was it. I could only do 6, but I'm only counting 5 of those. I was so frustrated with that set that I went to the next set thinking that there's no way it can be worse, and I gotta do better. And it was a little bit true. I got 5, but I didn't go for the 6th one because I could not do it. The planche work for today was actually pretty good. I started back getting my lift, and I thought this week was gonna just turn around and I was gonna start back doing better. You see, I get my lift right there. Cool. I'm holding it, and I'm holding it for a decently long time. And it was like this for all 3 sets. And then the planche push-ups was just as usual, getting better. And I still don't really feel like this is helping me learn a planche. I don't feel like this is giving me the strength to learn a planche. And I need y'all to help me out in the comments with any type of exercise that I could be doing. I'm getting some parallettes soon, and I'm gonna start trying to do an elevated parallette version and maybe doing some planche lifts if I can even do that yet. Or maybe I'm just straight up doing this exercise completely wrong, and that's why I'm not feeling like I'm progressing like I should. Who knows? Let me know in the comments. But before I start the actual pull-up section, let me cope for a little bit. You see this slippery bar they had me on, man? Like the middle part, cool, it's got some grip on it, but the outside part, slippery. And that's the part that I had my hands on doing pull-ups. And the bar is a little bit fatter than it should be. So once again, I got like 5 reps for the first set and then 5 for the second set. So both of my weighted lifts this week were just terrible. They did not go well. But it's weeks like these that make the good weeks feel even better. So next week, gonna be fire. My last day was surprisingly the best day of the week. And I got a little front lever attempt in right there. It was all right. That was my first front lever attempt in a while. But then I went into that advanced tuck front lever. And I was in that hole for like 10, 12 seconds. And actually all 3 of my sets went well for the tuck front levers. And then I went straight into the front lever lifts. And you already know how these look. These went pretty well. I think I did 4 for each set, and I tried to do them as strict as possible. And to end off the week, I did pike push-ups for 3 sets, and then I did 3 sets of my rows, and then I did a little 5-minute session of handstands. and I only got a couple good attempts in there. But anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching this video. If you watched this far, if you liked it, go ahead and like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you have tips for me, leave them in the comments, please. That's all I got.